It is literally the darkest place on earth.
Welcome to the most secretive and isolated country in the world, where government controls every aspect of life. This is North Korea, a place where freedom is a luxury and dissent is a crime. But what lies beneath the surface of this mysterious nation? Let's get on a journey to uncover the hidden truths, the forbidden secrets, and the untold stories of North Korea. From fashion restrictions to limitation on technology and information, get ready to be surprised by everyday life of a North Korean citizen. Fashion freedom. Let's start with something seemingly harmless: fashion. In North Korea, even your clothes can get you in trouble. North Koreans have a limited selection of haircuts and clothing styles approved by the state. Men typically have short haircuts, while women's styles are usually short or mild length. Similarly, clothing options are restricted, with a focus on conservative styles that promote uniformity. Think long sleeves, baggy pants, and forget ripped jeans or anything too revealing. The strict dress code reflects the emphasis on social conformity in North Korea. It also allows the government to control how people present themselves in public. For example, if a teenager wants to express their individuality through fashion in North Korea, this could be seen as a sign of rebellion and could lead to trouble with the authorities. Limited media consumption. Imagine not being able to listen to your favorite music or watch the latest movies. In North Korea, access to foreign media is strictly controlled. Citizens are only allowed to watch state-approved television channels and listen to government-sanctioned music. This limited access is a way for the government to control the flow of information and ensure citizens are exposed only to positive portrayals of the regime. Think about it this way: if you could only watch one news channel and listen to a handful of approved songs, wouldn't your view of the world be quite limited? Restricted travel. Freedom of movement is another heavily restricted right in North Korea. Unlike most countries, citizens can't simply hop on a bus or train and travel within the country. Internal travel permits are required, and they are not easy to obtain, especially for travel outside of one's designated area. This restriction limits interaction between different regions and helps the government maintain control over the population. Imagine wanting to visit a friend or family member in another city, but needing special permission from the government. Is a stark contrast to the freedom of movement most of us enjoy. Limited internet access. The internet revolutionized communication and access to information globally. But in North Korea, the internet is a tightly controlled tool. Citizens don't have unrestricted access to the global web. Instead, they are confined to a limited internal network called Kwangmyeong, which translates to shining light. This network features government-approved content, further restricting outside information and promoting state propaganda. Think about how much you rely on the internet for news, entertainment, and communication. In North Korea, that access is severely limited. Religious restrictions. North Korea is officially an atheist state, though some limited religious activity is tolerated for certain groups. Owning a Bible or engaging in unauthorized religious activity can result in arrest and imprisonment. The government prioritizes control over any potential source of disagreement, including religion. However, open displays of religious faith are discouraged, and citizens are expected to prioritize loyalty to the state over any religion. This restriction stems from the government's desire for total control and its view of the religion as a potential source of conflict. Criticizing the leaders. Respect for the Kim dynasty, the ruling family, is paramount in North Korea. Any form of criticism or dissent towards the leaders, past or present, is met with harsh punishment. Citizens are expected to show unwavering loyalty and devotion to the government. This creates a climate of fear and discourages any form of free speech or questioning of authority. Leaving the country. North Korea is often referred to as a hermit kingdom for a reason. Leaving the country without permission is virtually impossible for ordinary citizens. The government tightly controls immigration and views departures as potential threats to national security. Imagine being restricted from traveling abroad and experiencing different cultures. This isolation has a profound impact on the lives of North Koreans. Choosing your career. Forget career aspirations in North Korea. The government often assigns jobs to citizens based on the needs of the state, not individual preferences. This lack of choice restricts personal growth and limits opportunities for social mobility. This system removes any sense of personal agency or control over one's own career path. Owning a cell phone, while not entirely illegal, cell phone ownership in North Korea is heavily restricted. Citizens can only own government-approved phones with limited functionality. These phones lack internet access and can only connect to the state-controlled network, restricting communication and information sharing.
So you were 13 when you and your family, was it you and your mother that escaped?
Yeah. It is literally the darkest place on earth.
Yes.
We don't have electricity. So I was seeing these lights coming from China. When we found the lady, she told me that she could help me to go to China that day. So I told my mom, like, come with me to China. My father knew that we were escaping. He's gonna be punished so much. So I told mom, like, you cannot tell father that we are escaping. But the thing is, that's the tragic thing for North Korea is we cannot even say goodbye to our loved ones. So it's better off that he does not know that we are escaping. So that day we climbed up this several mountains, and then we went to the riverside.
Public displays of affection. Public displays of affection such as holding hands or kissing are generally discouraged in North Korea. This might be due to the emphasis on social order and respect for the authority figures. While public displays of affection are generally discouraged, there are even stricter limitations on emotions during specific times. North Koreans are expected to show deep reverence on certain anniversaries, like the death of the founder Kim II Sung on July 8. Smiling, drinking alcohol, or celebrating on this day can be seen as disrespectful and lead to punishment. So why are these seemingly ordinary activities banned in North Korea? The answer lies in the country's core ideology, Juche. Juche, meaning self-reliance, emphasizes national independence and isolationism. The government promotes self-sufficiency and discourages reliance on foreign influences. This ideology justifies the restrictions on media, travel, and internet access, as the government aims to control the information citizens receive and prevent exposure to outside ideas that could challenge the authority. The restrictions in North Korea can be shocking to outsiders, but they paint a complex picture of a society grappling with isolation, authoritarian rule, and the pursuit of total control. While these limitations may seem extreme, they offer valuable insights into the challenges of governance, individual freedom, and the importance of a free flow of information. By understanding North Korea's unique circumstances, we can have a more informed discussion about human rights, international relations, and the role of governments in shaping their societies. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can never miss our video.